I'm honestly so sick from watching that video of Terrence Crutcher. I can't believe the officer from the helicopter gonna say he looks like a bad dude. How in the fuck do you look like a bad dude from the angle of a helicopter? Because clearly all you can see is his skin. So because he's black, he's a bad dude? That shit is just so fucking crazy to me. Like, the police just arrested a bomb suspect, put his ass on a stretcher, and y'all gonna kill an innocent man because his car's broke down? I'm sorry. It's not because his car was broke down. It's because he's black. Because he's black, he looks like a bad dude. Right. This shit, this country, this system is so fucked up. And on top of that, we got motherfuckers like Trump for president. It's fucking crazy. So as much as y'all paying attention to all the drama and beef and shit online, I hope y'all paying attention to this too. This shit got me so hot. I'm over here outraged in this fucking mask. Y'all have got to be the dumbest people ever. I had a face mask on my face.
So for the record, if you don't understand what's happening here, I know this is some old news. I meant to talk about it before. My girl Karrueche Tran, Chris Lightbrown's ex-girlfriend, Blasian bombshell model, Emmy award-winning actress Karrueche Tran herself was basically saying, when Terrence Crutcher, the guy whose car broke down and, the police shot, murdered, it really disturbed her, basically. And like she said, it was because he was black, obviously. And, she was wearing a face mask, and people basically said in the comments like, oh my God, you racist bitch, you're wearing blackface. The fuck is wrong with you, Karrueche? Acting like she was in fucking Holland or something like that, where they put on those curly haired wigs and the blackface and stuff like that. But no, that's not what she was doing. She was just beautifying herself. And I know what you may be thinking. Karrueche Tran is extremely beautiful. What the fuck would she need a face mask on for, right? That's what I thought to myself too, Jesus. I said, that's a beautiful woman. She doesn't need a face mask. Shit. The face mask needs her. You know what I mean? Jesus, that's how fine Karrueche is. But anyways, shout out to Karrueche for speaking up against injustices. There's no reason for all of this stuff that's going on other than the fact that people are not unifying and sticking up for our rights, our human rights, to keep things like this from happening in the future. There definitely is something that we can do about it, and we need to figure it out. We need to figure it out quick, whether it's going to the United Nations, whether it's black people and white people coming together, or whatever. Let me tell you something. On the news, they always talk about when a black man gets murdered by the police. There's all types of people getting murdered by the police. They make big news stories out of black people doing it. And the reason why they do this is because there's so many racist white people and racist non-black people in general in America. People talking this goddamn all lives matter shit, basically distracting us from the point that it's black men who are being murdered more than anybody else by the police, who are not being charged for it. It's not like the police are committing crimes just like any other citizen and they're being charged accordingly to where they're getting the death penalty and going to jail for life. They're literally getting off with paid time off from their job. They basically kill a black man, make the news, get a paid vacation, plus get racist Caucasian terrorists donating money via GoFundMe, Kickstarter, or wherever the fuck, and basically they're having a fundraiser set up in their name for murdering an unarmed black man. And it happens over and over again. And then when people say all lives matter, what you're doing is you're taking the focus off of the bigger picture, because there's more to it than just black men are being shot and all this. Well, black people shoot each other. No, it's not about people shooting each other. It's about what happens after that. Yes, people shoot each other. People do a lot of disgusting things. But imagine if this happened. If a black man and a white woman went into a store. They both stole something. They both stole, I don't know, a bottle of juice. So they both steal some Minute Maid orange juice. The black man does not go to jail. The white woman does go to jail. Let's say, for example, for 3 years. So she serves 3 years for stealing a bottle of juice. He gets no time except for they investigate him and they pay him while they're investigating him. They basically pay him to sit home at the time of the investigation. If the only difference between the two of them is that one is black and one is white, or maybe they have two different occupations. Let's say, for example, he's a store clerk and she's a librarian, just for example. So therefore, he doesn't go to jail, but she does. Would you or would you not want people to face equal punishment? The truth of the matter is that people who scream out all lives matter, they don't want black men to live. They want black men to die, or they just don't care. Because it's not about all lives mattering. We know that people's lives matter in general. The collective consensus is black men's lives don't matter. Because if you can kill somebody, if you can kill a black man, and we know who did it, and we have camera footage of it, and there's no denying, and that person doesn't receive any sort of punishment for it, they don't go to jail, they're not arrested a lot of time, they get to leave their job and get paid and collect money through a charity, then that's basically saying that black male lives really don't matter. If not, as a matter of fact, it's not that they don't matter, but you want us dead. So if I hate you for saying that, if I have negative things to say about you, if I have some sort of animosity towards you, why would you be surprised about that when you basically said that you don't care whether or not I die? It's amazing how the game works. I'm supposed to allow people to wish death on me and allow people to try to murder me, and then if they succeed, they can be paid for it. Not just by their occupation, but random people in the thousands donating money because they feel as if a good job was done. These are executions, public executions. Remember they said that people were going to watch people die on television in the future? Remember they used to show that in 80s and 90s movies? They used to always talk about that. You're seeing it here right now. This is the running man. It's the black man. So-called black man. Are you saying that the so-called black man doesn't have any rights? Is it because we're called black? Is that why? Because black people don't have status in America? Could we call ourselves brown? Then will we have status? It seems to me whenever they kill a black man or a black boy, they seem to get away with it. There has to be a reason why. Do some laws need to be changed? Is that what needs to happen? Do we need to go to the United Nations? Let's figure it out. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google+, and Meat Magazine blog on Instagram.